Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Messi. To Ketelara. Oh, sweet feet. There's the delivery. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And this is Kane. Mbappe! This time, surely!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Yildiz has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely shaped ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's this guy, De Ketelara, who'll be providing the creative spark here, Peter. He's more than capable of finishing moves off as well, so don't be surprised to see his name on the score sheet come the final whistle.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. De Ketelara. And here's Messi. Messi. That's tidy. De Ketelara. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken. And this is Messi. Now it's De Ketelara. De Ketelara. And this is great chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Yildiz is onto this. Shapes to shoot! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Casemiro, Scalvini, and De Ketelara. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Casemiro. And here's Kane, brilliantly cut out. Messi. And it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. De Ketelara. And here's Kane. Looking for options for movement. Howson gets it clear. Chelsea have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And it's made its way to him. Chooses to go back. Chance, surely! And now they can spring out of defence. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Kane. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Messi. Yildiz picks it up out wide. He's through here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hoisted in. Oh, what a climb! And he's quick to get it clear again. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, well played. Kane, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Casemiro is the guilty party there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Fernandez. He came in hard, very hard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. It's Camavinga. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Substitution.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Fellow attendees, this
Any
is
strong
a
opinions on the first
children's
half?
announcement.
Yeah, it's a half
With
that's
the
had a
boy
limp
in the
finish
yellow t-shirt
after a
kindly
decent
make
start,
his
so the
way
manager
into the
has to
information
re-energise
centre.
and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after
Everyone,
45
please
minutes of
welcome our
action.
players to the field.
And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Not the most convincing of passes. Valverde. Azar. Now he's off and running. And here's Messi. Now it's Kane. This looks promising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Milan do have a chance to count. He's through and all alone! Tries a shot! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The goal scorer.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, nice touch. Yildiz. Chance! And that was very necessary. That is ended up in no man's land. Chelsea still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Played back. Now it's Mbappe. That's a decent clearance. And here's Mbappe. Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi plays it short. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? De Ketelaere, and this is Kane.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
That's Yildiz. Oh, that was vital. Kane. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Mbappe.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Mbappe. Yildiz. Oh, good-looking ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Nice control. In towards the back stick. Guardiola with the clearance. And here's De Ketelaere.
Well, there's plenty to like about...
Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible.
13,
Chelsea are down to 10 men.
Field is number 4, Didier Drogba.
And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Gea trying to keep this in. Not the most accurate pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. Now it's Drogba. Plenty to aim at here. Howson clears it away.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Ronaldinho.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has not gone well. And that is out of play. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big
Substitution in
favour, I think,
progress.
by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Fernandez. Guardiola. Upamecano with the slide tackle there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Milan looking to pass their way through. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field is number 21.
And it's Messi.
Bukayo Saka.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit
4
now.
added minutes has been indicated.
He's in a great position here. Good ball. Shoots! He's got a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Didier Drogba.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Drogba! In he goes again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Opts to play it back. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.
Hello, attendees.
And